Hi, I'm Chris Slogar from BuckeyeInklings.com. I have a fun and festive little project for you today that is also very quick and easy. I'm talking about this cute little box that looks like a file folder, and it's made in miniature to house a gift of handmade tags. So I love the idea of giving tags. I think they make a fabulous gift. They could be a hostess gift or teacher gift. And I just wanted something to present them in. So I sized this little box to fit 2-inch tags because that's the size I most commonly make. These bases on every one of these tags started at 2 inches by 4 1/4 inches. So I like that because they fit in several of the punches I have that are tag topper punches, and you can see I've just made scallop tag tops on these tags. And the box is even a little bit oversized, so pieces that hang over the tag fit no problem. So I'll have a still picture of the tags. We're not going to make them in this video. I just want to show you how to create this file folder box. And I would also encourage you to look beyond this design and think about what papers you would like to make tags from, and just gather those materials. Tags don't take a lot of anything, so it's easy to put together some tags and then get some coordinating materials to create your own box. Now, I have used products from our holiday catalog, including this cute little gingerbread man. I made a version in real red that would be similar and also go with those same tags I showed you earlier. I've also in the past made this same box, super cute, out of craft cardstock and other heavy cardstock with different themes of tags. So, of course, whatever you have and like would work perfectly for this project. Okay, so to get to this box, you need a piece of cardstock that measures 6 inches square. And then I also have a length of our stitched edge ribbon that is about 8 or 9 inches. I'm just going to start about 8 1/2 inches, and I'll trim off what we don't need. And you will create the box with our envelope punch board. So take that 6-inch square of cardstock and place the edge, any of the edges, because it is a square, at 2 inches, and punch and score. Okay, then slide that edge over to 4 inches and punch and score again. Now, I like to rotate the cardstock to the other side, so rotate 180 to the opposite side and do the same thing again. The edge is at 2 inches, and you're going to punch and score, and then at 4 inches, punch and score. Then move to one of the sides that we haven't touched yet and use the scoring guide, that little pointer, and line it up with the score line that we created. And at the same time, that edge should be about 2 inches, but I just use the score line. And move to the next score line, and again, each time we're punching and scoring. Now, when we go to the 4th side, we are simply going to punch. We are not going to score. So we're lining up the pointer again with the score line, and we're punching, and then we're moving to the next score line, and we're punching. But we don't have score lines going this way, and that defines the flap that will be cut off in the next step when we create the box shape. Okay, so we'll leave that flap that we're cutting off alone, but I am going to corner round the other 3, even though they'll most likely be covered up by any decoration that you choose to put on the box. Still have them to look neat. Okay, so let me grab my trimmer now, and as I said, we need to cut off the flap on the side where there are no extra score lines. So I'm going to line up this edge and this edge with the groove in the track on my trimmer. Okay, so that edge and that edge right in that groove, and I am going to cut that flap off so that you're left with this shape. Okay, and then using the score lines as a guide, I'm just going to hold this with, this will be the bottom of the box facing me. I'm going to cut along the score lines from the first horizontal to the second horizontal score line. Okay, and this is going to create the flap, well, the flaps for the bottom of the box. Okay, so you just have that cut. And then take your bone folder and burnish all of these score lines so that we have nice crisp edges for our box. And you can see this already kind of taking shape. Now, I like to use fast fuse for my 3D projects, so I'm just going to run a little on each of these flaps. And if you like sticky strip or liquid glue, that's fine too. You're going to pull that flap into alignment with the bottom of the box and make sure it's nice and square, and then press that together, and do that for both sides. Okay, and I'm also going to put a little fast fuse on one of these flaps, and you can see now, now like I was saying about this corner rounding, these flaps are going to be mostly covered with our embellishments and with each other, but just nice to have them rounded, I guess. You can skip that step if you don't want to bother with that. Okay, so I'm going to press together the box, make sure it's nice and rectangular. I just have that tiny bit of fast fuse there for now. I'm going to firm up that connection when I add the ribbon. So I like to take my stapler at this point, and I am going to get the ribbon in place and staple through all of those layers of the box. And that does double duty. That not only holds all these box pieces together tight, it is a very secure hold for the end of the ribbon. You know, sometimes the fibers are a little bit harder to attach to our project, but this is a really solid way to make attachments. I love my stapler for that. So again, now that with that second with that ribbon wrapped around, I'm going to add a second staple there. And I'll just trim off a bit of the ribbon that might show beyond our gingerbread man. That is essentially it. So I am going to add the gingerbread man that I've pre-stamped with our cookie cutter Christmas set and punched, and just add that guy right onto the front of the box, and there you have it. So very quick, very easy, super cute way to present your gift tags, and this is so adaptable to any patterns or themes or stamp sets that you have. So you can really make this with anything. I hope you'll enjoy making these. I'll post some pictures of different versions that I've made in the gallery. And I just thank you for tuning in.